Hey guys, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how I created this look that I've got on my face right now. So I really stepped out of my comfort zone with this pink lip, but it really actually doesn't look as scary as it is in the palette. So this week the palette of the week is the Shaaanxo BH Cosmetics palette. So it has these 9 shades of eyeshadow, and then flip it around and it's got these 9 shades of lipsticks, which are all very gorgeous. The eyeshadows are super blendy and it's such an affordable palette, so if you're just learning makeup, I definitely recommend this. So this week I'll only be using drugstore products, so everything that I use today is affordable except for my brows actually. But I will link the tutorial to my drugstore foundation routine below because I do start out with a base and then everything that I use from then on is drugstore. So I hope that you guys enjoy something a little bit different, and let's just get straight into the video. Alright guys, today's look is going to be super pinky, so I'm going to start off blushing my cheeks with the Maybelline Fit Me blush in medium pink and the angled side of my Makeup Forever dual-ended brush, and just building that up on the apples of my cheeks and then dragging it out to my temples. Then flipping my blush over, I'm going to just blend the blush into the bronzer that I've already got on. My nose contour today, you can actually see the 2 brown lines. Nose contouring is not my forte. Alright, now we're going to highlight our cheekbones. This is actually a new product, I haven't used it before. It's the Australis High Life Illuminating Strobe Powder and it's in the colour Glimmer. I think there's another one that's like a more yellowy goldy one, which would be better for more olive brown skin tones. And I'm going to use my XObeauty Shimmer Fan Brush to pick that up. Ooh. Okay. It's pretty nice. It's quite glittery, like it's a bit chunky. But that's really nice, I like it. Then my forehead, down my nose, and tip of my nose. Cupid's bow, and chin. Yeah, it's very glittery actually. I was going to use my Mary Luminizer, but I didn't know if that classes as drugstore because you can get it at Target here I think, but you can also get it at David Jones and Sephora, so not sure. Now moving on to the eyes, I'm going to conceal my eyelids so that all the veins are gone with the Dream LumiTouch Maybelline Highlighting Concealer in the shade Ivory. Oh my god, I was trying to take this side off, that's the twisty side. Oh god. So just putting a bit of that on my eyelids, inner corners, and under my lash line. If anyone knows of any good drugstore eye primers, let me know because I couldn't find one. And then I'm just going to blend this in with my Zoeva Concealer Buffer. Then with my Australis AConTour Contour Kit, I'm just going to use this banana powder to set that eye primer. And my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm sure majority of you already know, but if you don't, the reason a lot of people use these yellowy kind of banana powder shades around their eyes, under their eyes, things like that, it's because yellow kind of counteracts purple and blue kind of undertones. So you know how eyelids often have veins that show? If you put the yellow powder over the top, that should kind of balance everything out. Little tip for you. Also, if you can't tell, I managed to turn off the blurring effect, which is so good. I typed in on YouTube Sony A6000 blurring effect and the first thing that came up showed me how to do it. I'm such an idiot. It's just the automatic thing that happens when you've got face detect on, so I just had to switch face detect off and it looks like it's working, which is good. So today I'm using the Shaaanxo BH Cosmetics palette, which I'm so excited about because it's so affordable. It has 9 beautiful shades with kind of a duo chrome shade in the middle bottom down here, and then 9 shades of lipstick, which is so great. I feel like the looks that you could create with this palette are just endless. Today we're going to go for a very Barbie kind of look. I want lots of kind of bright pink. I think I'm going to use this bright pink lipstick, either this or this. I haven't used any colors like that ever before in my life, so let's give it a go. Now because I am going to make the lips quite dramatic, I want to keep the eyes quite pared back, so we're just going to use some neutral shadow and then we're going to do a beautiful wing and the bright lip. So I'm not really going to do a transition shade today. I'm just going to use this nude shade in the top left corner on my Zoeva Luxe Soft Definer brush, and I'm going to put that right under my brow and then right down to my crease. So that will just make any blending a little bit easier. Then on my Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush, I'm just going to use this yellow shade mixed with a tiny bit of this shade. And this shade looks so different in the palette to what it does on skin. So it looks like that. It's pretty kind of pinky bronzy. So I'm just going to dip my brush in each of those shades twice and just gently put that through the crease. Now with my Zoeva 234 Smoky Shader Brush, I'm just going to pick up this top middle colour, which is just a beautiful kind of champagne colour, and put that all over my mobile lid. Very pearly, how beautiful. So it's not actually a champagne, it looks more like a white kind of colour. It's a bit cool toned, which is good because the lippie that we're going to use is going to be cool toned as well. So this look would be absolutely gorgeous on people with fairer skin tones. So I'm just packing that on all the way to about 2/3 through my lid. If you want this to be even more glittery and shimmery, you could just spray your brush with some Fix Plus. Now with the same Smoky Shader Brush, I'm just going to go into this colour next to the champagne-y colour, which is a bit like a rosy colour by the looks of it. I'm going to put that on the outer third. This is the first time I've used this palette, by the way. That's why I know nothing about what the colours look like on the skin. Put that on the outer third, and then I'm just going to drag it along my lash line a little bit. And now with my Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush, I'm going to dip my brush in this shade twice and then this shade twice. And then starting from the outer corner, I'm just going to brush that through my crease. Oh my god, my eyelids are so dry right now. Usually I don't like a shimmery colour through the crease, but I think for this look it's pretty fine. Now with my Zoeva 237 Detail Shader Brush, I'm just going to put that middle colour again in the corners of my eyes. And I also want to take it 1/3 of the way through my bottom lash line. That's really going to widen the eyes. And then right on my brow bone. That is a lot of glitter. Now with my MAC 217 blending brush, I'm just going to blend through the crease to make sure that the colour's all blended out. This is the first BH Cosmetics palette or product I've ever bought, and can I just say they're so easy to blend. Okay, now with this CoverGirl, I think it's called maybe True Naked. It has like a nude liner on one end and then a brown eyeliner on the other. When I can open it, I'm just going to use the nude colour for my waterline. Tickles so much. Then we're going to line our top lash line with this CoverGirl gel liner in the colour Swerve, which is just a black, and my Zoeva 317 wing liner brush. I've had this eyeliner for a little while. When I first got it, it was a lot easier to apply and looked a lot blacker. So I've just got to build it up and mark where I want the liner. Oh my god, how dare you distract me when I'm doing an eyeliner wing. No thanks. Thanks anyway. Now I'm going to switch brushes and use my Zoeva 315 fine liner brush because I'm struggling with my other one. Just fill in that. Okay, we made it, guys. Now I'm just going to clean up that edge a little bit with my Zoeva 322 brow line brush and my concealer, and just brushing that along the line. Thank the Lord for that tip. Good, now I'm going to do my other wing in peace off camera so that I can stop sweating. This is some of my finest liner work. I'm so proud of it. Now we're going to go in with mascara. So I have my Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express mascara. No. Really being careful not to get any mascara on my actual lash line because I want the bottom lashes to look kind of bold. Gonna try and now on our top lash line as well, but we're gonna put some lashes on so you don't have to worry too much. Now for lashes, I'm going to use some out of the XObeauty Party Stack, I think it's called. All these bad boys, look at them. I definitely want them to flick out at the end, so I think I'm going to use these ones, second from the bottom, which I believe is called The Brave, but I'll double check and write it in the description box. So just applying the lash glue to my lashes. So just wait for that to dry. Melbourne is having the weirdest weather today. This morning it was pouring down and then it went sunny, so I hung out my washing on one of those portable washing lines, and then all of a sudden it started pouring down literally within a matter of 30 seconds. So we had to bring the washing in, and now it's so beautiful. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's meant to be summer right now, but it's only like 19 degrees outside. And just get that as close to the lash line as you can. Oh man, this looks so good already. Look me go doing eyeliner and eyelashes on camera today. I'm a changed woman. Okay, my heart's beating so fast. I'm so nervous because I've actually never worn lipstick in these colors. I don't know if I should do this one or this one. Let's swatch. Okay, so they're like this. Oh my god, they were the worst swatches ever. I think I'm gonna do the one smack bang in the middle. So I just have my lip brush from beauty school. You can use any lip brush. I think you can even use a cotton bud. Oh my god, yes. I've just always been so nervous to wear lipstick colors like this, but I was like, Shaaanxo always does it. So I'm gonna do it too. My lips are so dry right now. I should have put lip balm on. The consistency of these lipsticks is so beautiful and creamy. Oh, went a bit crazy there with the overlining. I love this. It's really not as scary as it looks in the palette. Let me know what you think. I wish you guys could actually help me decide colors before I put them on. But anyway guys, this is the final look, so I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. It was really nice to do all drugstore products for once. I feel like that was just such an affordable look to create because, you know, the lips and the eyes are from the same palette, and I think BH Cosmetics ships worldwide, which is great. I think this look would be really beautiful for like even a daytime because it's quite fresh, you know, it's nothing smoky, anything like that. If you're feeling a bit adventurous. In my mirror, this lipstick looks a lot more bright. I think because it's sunny outside, it's making everything look a little bit warmer, but I definitely would repurchase this palette if I ran out of it. So I seriously recommend it, especially if you're a beginner. But anyway, this is the first look created with the BH Cosmetics palette. Keep your eyes peeled for the other two later on this week that I'll be posting. This is probably one of the more simpler ones, but still very glam looking. And let me know what you thought in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll have a little chat in the comments. Thanks for watching guys. Mwah.